Check 1, 2 on the microphone. Chris here from Signs of Life, back here once again with another Signs of Life live stream. How y'all doing out there? What a time to be alive, huh? Can you guys hear me okay? Let me know you're out there, if you're out there. And yeah, we're here to do some deep space ambient live streaming. What's up, y'all? Bazinga! All right, you guys are alive. Nice. So, man, is it crazy enough for you out here? I mean, for real. Like, it's just a wild time to be a human being. There's all this crazy stuff happening in the world. Bitcoin's at an all-time high. We had a full moon last night. I mean, it's crazy. What's up? What's up? What's up? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? We got rankings in chat, so you guys have, like, you know, crowns now. The frequency master. What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, deep sub. What's up, dude? Yeah, so I thought I might just pop on for a little, you know, impromptu Signs of Life live stream again. I've been busy. Hope you guys have been busy as well. You are so welcome. You are so welcome. More Pigments presets are on the way. They are on the way. More Serum presets as well, so stay tuned for that. Yeah, I just feel like with all this high energy and amplified emotion, it's a good time to stay grounded. And I think the best way to stay grounded is by focusing on your practice, on your work. And that to me is, of course, music, right? So that's how I stay grounded. I exercise nearly every day. I eat well. I try to sleep well. And I focus on the things that matter. And to me, that's ambient, my community, you know, building my, I don't know, how do you say it? It's not an empire that we're building here. It's a well-fostered ecosystem, yeah, of people and projects and music and labels and channel and Patreon and everything. It's all just part of the Signs of Life universe. So anyway, we are here to, yeah, increase the peace, keep the vibe alive. And yeah, we're working on a track, so let's go ahead and dive straight into it here. Ableton Live 12 coming through. And I've also got a special second camera set up over here. Check it out. Sequence is running, y'all. So we're gonna play with that. That's gonna be fun. Look at that beast. It's beautiful, isn't it? It is beautiful. When I say I've been busy, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Let me say hi. Hi. I even got a second camera set up over the second microphone set up over there. It's full, dude. It's full. I was gonna pull some shenanigans to try to get, like, you know, like 8 or 12 HP out of it left, but then I was like, screw it. And so yesterday I got the ES9 and just like slapped it in, left 2 HP on the side and said, called it a day. I'm like, all right, done. That's it. I even left the outs in, the IntelliJ outs right here. I even left it in for times like this when I just want to like plug in and just live stream. You know what I'm saying? The ES9 is hooked up to my Mac over on the other side of the room. Yeah, I'm excited, dude. I'm so pumped up. I'm so excited about this. Anyway, so that's a thing. That's a thing. I'm having so much fun. Man, yeah. Well, the patch cables are on the table. You think I need more? Maybe I need another color. I actually, if I was gonna get any more patch cables, I'm truly down. I'm like done. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not just done. I'm like done. The only place left to go is a triple stack. Which, ironically enough, when I bought the 2 cases, I actually bought the triple stack brackets. You see these brackets? I actually bought the triple stack brackets by accident, and I had to send them back and pay a restocking fee because I didn't know what the hell I was buying. I was like, oh, I thought those were the only brackets, but there's 2, the 2 stages, and then the 3. Oh yeah, it's not complicated. Well, I just wanted to get a simple sequence going. I didn't put the chat here. Hold on, let's add, I forgot what it's called. Browser. That's what it's called. Yeah, all right, there you go. Yeah, I know. We're gonna make it complicated. Okay? That's the whole goal. Anyway, so the only place left to go is 3 of those. If you catch what I'm saying. Like, not just 2 cases, 3 cases. And I don't know. Maybe if enough people send me modules, I'll have enough to fill a 3rd case. But I'm pretty happy with what I built. It's really fun. And thank goodness I don't have any power issues. So, anyway. Okay, I'll be sprinkling some modular throughout this. I'll be also another case in 3rd tier. Oh, really? Oh, no. I'll be sprinkling some modular throughout this. I'm also going to be sprinkling some inspirational messages of hope, because I feel like when people come to Signs of Life live streams, they just want to be inspired and learn something. So I'm going to try to do my best on that front. I try to be something to everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy, but I try. So maybe we'll start there. How about that? You guys want to start there? Hello? Check 1, 2. Second microphone check. Oh yeah. Let's get some filter action going. I see somebody just sent me a super chat. I'll be right there. Oh, that's delicious, huh? That's tasty. So we can leave that going. I mean, that could just be like a thing, you know what I'm saying? I love it, I love it, I love it. Sweating tachyons, dude, thank you. Stadium sounds, both, oh yeah, both mics, probably. Thank you so much for the super chat, man. I really appreciate that. If I could pin it, I'd pin it, but I can't pin it. But anyway, you're the man, dude. Thank you. I know there's slapback echo. I tried to be like cool and like have a second mic, so I just wouldn't like, you know. That's all right. You're right on time, actually. Now, what's cool is the sequence itself is actually coming from here. So we could actually change it. You see what I'm saying? So we got full control over here. We're also running on a an octave range of 7 here. So let's go back to the module real quick, and I'll turn off the mic if it's not working. That's fine. That's very Martin Sturzer like, isn't it? All right, yeah. I tried to do 2 inputs because I have 2 microphones, and I didn't know if I could do both at the same time. Maybe if I go like this, and I turn off, I completely remove this mic. Let me remove that one. All right, is that cool? Do you guys still get the stadium thing? Is that cool? Because now I'm on the other mic. I know it's not as clear as my nice mic, but you know, how's that? Are we good there? Can you guys hear me while I'm on my modular?
Watch me play with my modulars, dude. I'm gonna play with my modular, bro. It's gonna be sick.
It's tiny bit, but good. All right. Oh, it's only the left ear. Yeah, see, I gotta dial that in. I'll get it right. I'll just forget the mic over on modular side. I'll just play. Okay. Okay. I'll forget about it. I knew it was a risk, but at least I got the camera. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least I got that. That's cool. Now we're listening to my modular rig in real time, and I'm talking to you, and we have the power. So that's great. All right. Let's get serious. All right, let's get serious now. All right, let's get serious. Okay. So what I want to talk about? Well, like I said, right now, in the next, I'd say 5 months is a good time for you to sort of get with the program, if you know what I'm saying. And what I mean by that is, think about, and I'm not talking about let's get with the program next week. No, right now, figure out tonight and tomorrow, what you want to accomplish in the next 5 months. And I think that's a really good time frame because it aligns nicely with sort of, the sort of universal shifts that we're experiencing now. Because come I'd say mid-February next year, and then all into April, May, it's gonna look wild. It's gonna look way crazy. So you want to be ready now. So make some preparations, whether you got to write it down, whether you got to lay out some new project, make a new folder, make a new pact with yourself. You know what I'm saying? And if you can do that now in the next, like I said, 48 hours, that's why I came on today to kind of give you guys the heads up. You're going to set yourself up for a much better time period when things start finally going off the chain in February. All right? Does that make sense? Okay. You know, I know we don't know each other that well, but like, you know, I'm just trying to help you out. Okay. I'm just trying to give you a little piece of, you know, something. Let's use Waymaker here. No. Let's not use Waymaker. Let's use Stepping. Let's go with the old classic. All right. Let's go the old classic route. And we'll do like a real kind of floaty sequence here. All right. So we're gonna randomize it. We're gonna somehow tie some of these together. Okay, we'll make it super slow, like quarter notes. That'll be nice. We'll do a octave range of 13, and then plus one some of these. Not 12, 13. And we'll do some velocity work here. Yeah. Okay. And then let's get it on here. Let's take FM from B. This is always a good one. Did you know there's 3 different types of FM here now in Serum? Through, zero, exponential, and linear. Those are always fun to play with, so you might want to take a look at that. I just did a video on the channel recently about sample and hold and stuff like that. And freezing. I showed that on the channel. That was fun. To get different values every time we get a retrigger. Actually, no, we don't want them. We want this. And that's good. And let's get some warp here. Let's get some warp, alt warp. Yeah. And then we'll use the same thing on that in a bipolar fashion. So shift, alt, click. And let's see how this sounds. Ladies and gentlemen. All right. Okay. There we go. Now let's put some notes in. I like this. Mm-hmm. Oh dear. I'm so sorry. You know, that's kind of how it goes, man. Like, I just want to share with you guys what I actually use, and I use all 3 of those things. I use Triaz, I use Hive 2, and I use Harmony Bloom. All 3 of those are high quality, professional grade, whatever, tools to use for audio production. I don't fuck around. I have no time to mess around with janky stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to give you guys a little bit of an insight into what to actually use. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, like if I really want to get serious, I'm gonna break out the top shelf. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, oh yeah, we're breaking out the real stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because we got to. You got to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's use the function generator here because we're cool like that. All right. What's cool about the function generator is the function generator can be a source of like unexpected notes and cool stuff happening all the time. You also have the shape sequencers here, which is very interesting. I like the shape sequencers because they kind of surprise me sometimes. So if you hold control, you kind of like make some cool shapes here. You know? We'll do a triple stack, and then we'll do like a double this. So we have like a sort of sawtoothish, a triple saw, a random triangle, and the square. All right. And then we'll do shape A, can be Ooh, halt. Halt is interesting. All right, we'll do it there. And then that'll be that. Okay, cool. So we're moving through there. And then we'll use the shape sequencer. So the input is going to be LFO1. It's going to be cycle. Okay. And then we'll do that on the wave table position. Oh yeah, look at that. That was from Carve Toy. I wonder what happened to Carve Toy Dude. I haven't checked in with him in a while. What if he still, does anybody still use Carve Toy? Anyone still use Carve Toy to make their tables? I have not checked in with him in a minute. But yeah, I hope he's doing well. All right, we'll go like this. And then this will be that. We'll do like a slope. This is gonna be very modular-like, okay? And the sync rate is gonna be crucial to getting this right. So we're gonna have to get the LFO. See this function generator down here? I wish I could zoom in for you. You see that? We're drifting and floating in space here. All right, there we go. Because if you want to make deep space ambient, you got to use deep space tricks. You can quote me on that one. You know what I'm saying? If you want to make deep space ambient, you got to use deep space tricks. And now let's use Waymaker. Now let's use Waymaker to drive this. So let's go Waymaker. Let's check it with our modular. How's that going? I like it. Okay, that's a good question. Let me address that let me get some coffee first. The question is about wavetable. How do you choose all the time the right wavetable? Well, first of all, I make my wavetables in a couple different ways. I make them either in Vital, which I think is still a great tool for wavetable creation. It's also a great synthesizer in general. Hopefully Matt's doing well and he's still continuing his journey with software production. I have no idea. However, I use Vital. I also use, I used to use Carve Toy. I still use Carve Toy sometimes. I also like to use Phase Plant, which is very good. And Hive 2 also has a great wavetable library, you know what I mean? And then there's also other great sources of wavetables out there. But I think a wavetable to me, especially like if it's on the Hydrosynth over here or whatever, I should turn on my Hydrosynth. A wavetable should have different stages and different, like a purpose for what kind of sound you're trying to go after. You know what I'm saying? If you just use like a modulated sine wave, that's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get a modulated sine wave. But if you use something a little more textural, a little more complex that goes through different stages, like it goes through that filtered stage and then it goes through the sharper stage where you get more of the higher frequencies, you can actually play with that and make that part of your sound. So I visually look at the wavetable first and I say, okay, I can kind of imagine in my head like what this does because I've made thousands of wavetables now. So I can kind of visualize it and then also go back to my tutorial if you want to learn how to do it on Vital. I have the whole thing. Just go to the original one is like 2001, 2002. It's called Pads, Vital Pads. Hopefully that answers your question. I don't mind questions. You guys got questions? Send me questions. Please. Send me questions. That's why I'm here. It was part of my mission here on Earth. I chose to sign up and be of service to all y'all. All right, so let's do pentatonic minor. Shout out to Akil. He built a great sequencer. We're still loving it. It's still good in 2025. I'm just kind of going, all right, what else can we do here? Let's see what we got before we start adding crazy stuff, all right? Let's see what we got. Let's see what this sounds like. I have no idea. I literally have no idea. I'm gonna solo it. This could sound like absolute garbage. Oh man. I don't know how to take that. When people make snarky comments like that and they try to make me mad, it just makes me like realize that I'm grateful for what I do, and the people who know, and the people who don't, just go watch somebody else, dude. Seriously. Yeah. And maybe you meant no harm by it. If not, I'm sorry. But if you did, then yeah, go watch somebody else. See, there we go. Like I said, to make deep space ambient, you got to use deep space tricks. So we just made this out of a shape sequencer and a function generator. And as you can see, the function generator is being re-triggered by this LFO, and it's in cycle mode. Okay? Yeah, the haters are gonna hate, man. I get a lot of them on my channel. I think people are, that's what I'm saying. I think people are just flat out upset these days. They're just not happy. And so they take it out on people like me who are like, it's not like what I'm doing that bothers them, it's the frequency. They're like, oh, that guy's like doing stuff, man. He's doing stuff like for real. And that bothers them because they don't resonate with it. It's energetic. We deal with vibration and sound. Like people who watch this channel, we're vibrational beings. We make music, which is of course vibration. And so, you know, when people encounter my energy, they're like, dang, like what? Like whatever he's smoking, I want it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever he's drinking, I want it. And I'm like, just go run 5 miles and then come back and talk to me. You know what I'm saying? That's beautiful. I like this. The only thing left that we could do with this this patch right here, that's gorgeous. Let's minimize it. Let's go with Saturnian and just the high patch. And we'll lower down the Saturnian. It's good coffee I'm drinking, yeah. Organic, instant. You hear what I made? This is that high patch. And so this is what I'm talking about. To make deep space ambient, you gotta use deep space tricks. That's kick-ass. Because there could be a part of this track where it's just this thing, the modular, see, now we're getting real serious. Now we're just listening to an actual analog fucking modular synthesizer. And that's kick-ass, right? That's kick-ass. Because that's just plates like on green number 1. You know what I'm saying? And I know it sounds slightly detuned, but like that's kind of cool to me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay, that's a good question. Let me address that. The question is, I like the stuff you do. Keep up the good work. Thank you. I appreciate that. I want to make music, but I have no idea where to begin. I can't get all your comment on that screen. I'm sorry. But the question is just basically, where do I start? I have a lot of beginner tutorials on my channel. Like one is like super beginner. How do I do this? I forgot how to do this. Transform, fit screen. Okay. And then, outside of that, I would just start with the basics. You know, like if you have a DAW, if you have a digital audio workstation, how do I work a DAW? How do I record just sound? You know, you can get a lot of free synthesizers. Go get Vital, which is a synthesizer, and go get Supermassive, which is a reverb plugin, and maybe just like whatever. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just got to start the journey somewhere. So just start with the free material, start with the free synthesizers, and then expand your journey from there. You can adapt anything that I do on all 400 and whatever videos on my channel and try to adapt it and try to absorb that. You can almost absorb through osmosis, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Thank you, Cube. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. It is, dude. I just got it. I waited. And what happened was, I'll tell the story before I go over there. So I waited, right? It's right there. And so like I was kind of trolling the mod wigglers thread, and so I went over there, and I was like, the developer himself was like talking about, oh yeah, we're now getting Instruo to make our modules, and the next shipment's gonna be out like in like beginning of June, and I was like, shit. So I went to Perfect Circuit and I'm like, hey guys, I heard that the Vic X has a new batch coming soon, and I'd like to pre-order it. Can I pre-order it? Can you please allow me to do that? Because it was like out of stock. So the guy's like, huh, let me check. Within like 5 minutes, he emails me back. He goes, good news. The Vic X is now available for pre-order. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like pre-order. I waited, I don't know, 60 days or something. I was so shocked because people started getting them. And then I waited, and I thought, oh, I missed this batch, because the Perfect Circuit doesn't tell you how many pre-orders that go out. And then all of a sudden, 2 weeks ago, I got a shipping notification. I was like, I barely understand the module yet. I'm still working on it, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's go back to the track. I'm not sure about this element here. I think we need to speed up the sequence. Hey, what's up, man? Oh, that's a cool idea. I would just focus on good quality content, and if you're not comfortable speaking into a microphone or speaking in you know, English or any other language, I would just find an AI to do it for you. You can do that. But either way, or just make it all music, you know what I'm saying? But either way, Ivar, that's a good idea. You should do that. That's cool. I'm glad. I'm so glad. Okay, I like the sequence now. All right, I'm down with this. We're still at an initialized patch here. Right click and morph spectral, and you get some different results. See that? We can play with that too. Oh yeah. I think we need some bass movement too. Let's check on that. Let's check in on that bass. I'm gonna put this on ice for a second. All right, let's do a bass. Let's do a bass right here. All right, let's do a bass. I'm feeling like we should just turn up the gas here. You know what I'm saying? Let's turn up the heat on these haters. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. All right. I mean, honestly, all I want for everybody is just to live a good life and just to freaking be happy and not trip out over shit. You know what I mean? Like, people are just so, why feed into that negativity? And I know it's frustrating and stuff, but like, you gotta dig down deep, man. Nowadays, like, this is like the times where souls came here to be tested. So if you're part of that test, then you gotta pass. Don't fail the test. All right, don't fail the test. I do it all the time. Even last night, every night, every day, every night, you're always tested. So just do your best. And if it doesn't work out one day, you can try again later. All right, here, this is a bass now. All right, we're gonna do a plucky bass. I'm gonna lower this down an octave, lower this down an octave. Let's see what we got here. Am I playing on this track? Yeah. Oh, my freaking Hydrosynth. Sometimes it doesn't want to be a controller. Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's good for Aries energy. Rob, you got Neptune in and Saturn in Aries for the next while, so it's good. I think the music, especially with Neptune being there for 14 years, Neptune's going to be in Aries for 14 friggin' years. I would, learn how to just like kind of lean into that whole dreamy side and learn how to lean into. There we go. Look at that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. So I'm playing that live. You guys can hear that. Sorry I don't have a third camera set up. And then let's see. All right, that's a cool bass line. I'm gonna go that one. Let's go with that one. Let's go with that one. All right. All right, let's see how that worked out. We'll go ahead and fine tune this bad boy. All right. Yeah, for those of you who use Logic out there, which I do, I'm a Logic user. God damn, that freaking piano roll. I wish all they have to do is add this scale mode feature. It's so easy. Like, what are you guys doing? Just add it. You know what I'm saying? Logic feels so backwards sometimes. And I just don't know why. They just can't keep up, and they're trying to make it for like composers, and I'm just like, dude, it's a modern DAW, bros. Just like make it a modern DAW. All right, so here we go. Let's go quantize in and out. There we go. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. I don't listen to my sound designs usually. Yeah, Mondestrat. Cool. You're welcome. Yo, what's up, man? Thank you, Rob. I appreciate that. That's really kind of you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, man. Those who just understand what I'm doing here, what I'm trying to do here. It's your meditation, exactly. And so I'm attracting people like that who are on that wavelength, who are here to stay positive, who are here to build something, who are here to do something that means something to them. So that's my advice for you guys, is the next 48 hours, take into account what you want to accomplish. Think about, that kind of vibe, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna start getting all woo-woo on you, but like, just think about it. Take some time. Take some time to like go, okay, in the rest of July, August, September, October, November, into December, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? And how am I going to get there? Not what tools do I need, because you already have the tools. You already have everything that you need. You've no more upgrades. You know what I'm saying? Like, no more upgrades. You've got it. All right. You've probably got what you already need to make whatever you want to happen. And I'm just throwing that out there because I get the feeling from me, myself, living my own life. I get the feeling that everyone else is sort of at that point too. we're starting to reach that point in this part of the journey. I'm not saying like no more upgrades ever. I'm saying at this point of the journey, we're like, okay, we've gone as far as we can now. Now let's pull back a little bit, reassess, reevaluate, and start to use and learn those tools and those techniques and whatever else it is, and then move forward from there. This always happens every year. It happens every year. It's always like, okay, like the spring and the beginning of the summer are always like white hot. It's like, yeah. And then we get to summertime, it's just like, you know, and now we're about to hit the brakes and switching into reverse. And that's cool. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. And I'm here for you. Go look it up. Go look it up, Cube. You'll see. What planetary alignments are happening in February of 2026? You'll see. It's a big one. Hasn't happened in 6,000 years. Yeah, I know. That's what Event Horizon was talking about. He bought Triaz because of the high quality library just in itself. Triaz is a cool sequencer and a cool plugin, but I highly recommend, yeah, you get some, you know, otherwise, like you're just synthesizing them yourself. You can do it all in Vital, I swear. You could make everything in Vital. If you need more snares, go look up how to make a snare in Vital. It's there. I've watched it myself. How to make a kick. Any synth can do that. You can learn how to, and then you can sort of remanufacture these things. The hi-hat's the same thing. Glitch percussion, the same thing. I make all my glitch percussion in Vital. Facts. It's such a great synthesizer to do that because it has so many different randomization options. You know what I mean? So like, if you want realistic though, like hit the drum kind of thing, that's a little tricky. I met with a guy the other day and he was like, how do I make this style? I'm like, dude, these are freaking cinematic recorded drums. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes if you need that like that kind of thing, just get a library. You know what I'm saying? Just get the freaking ADO or East West or what's the other one? Spitfire. Like get that. You know what I'm saying? Just get one of those. Just wait till a sale comes and just get one of them and be happy. But if you're just looking for like kind of organic, organic or synthetic, just try to start tooling around with Vital and try to make it. You can do kick drums easy. That's simple. Snare drums, a little bit harder, but actually kind of easy. Hi-hats, not bad at all. Just like, you know, and Vital's free. Yeah. Facts. Well, this is cool. I like what we made. Let's put the modular back in. I'm gonna go back over there. Modular is just the freaking funnest thing ever, dude. It's so much fun. It's crazy, bro. It's so crazy. Like when you've been producing as long as I have, and then everyone's like, "Oh, dude, you gotta try this. You gotta try this. You gotta try this." And I was like, "Oh, okay, I'll try it." And then when you finally like look over the edge of the rabbit hole, and you're like, "Wow, that's cool," and then you accidentally slip, and you fall halfway down so far that you can't even like grab on anything. It's like I'm just going down, and you're just falling. And you're like, wait a minute. I was meant to fall in this rabbit hole. I'm supposed to be falling down this rabbit hole now. And you just keep going down, you keep going down. You're like, whoa, 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 whoa. And then you realize, holy shit, there's no bottom to this thing. There's absolutely no bottom. But I got a light. I got a light. I got my youth. I got my health. I got my network, I got my music, like just make it happen. Do it. And I did it. It's fun as hell. It's so much fun. It's so much fun. If you guys want to get into it for free, just start with VCV Rack. That's where I started. Just start with VCV Rack. I have a basic VCV Rack tutorial on my channel. Army's got a lot of them. There's Opto Productions on YouTube has a lot of great VCV Rack beginner stuff. There's great resources out there. Just try it and see if you can imagine yourself doing it for real with actual voltage and frequency, because this is analog equipment that we're talking about here. And that what you just heard is the 3-body, which is a fully analog synthesizer with 3 voices. It's insane. It's nuts. And that's just the least they can do. Anyway. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's fun stuff, right? Let's go for one more round. One more round. It's like that old student. Remember we used to do guitar in the stream? You know what I'm saying? We used to do guitar in the stream. Now we do like live modular synth performances. Thank you. Anyway. Lena, what's up? Good to see you. I'm telling you, VCV Rack, man. VCV Rack or Cardinal. Just start there. Instruo just updated all of their VCV modules for the Mac architecture in December of 2024. That was only 6 months ago. That means that you can get nearly every Instruo module for free in VCV Rack, paying absolutely nothing. Who wouldn't want that? You can try CSL, you can try Oct, you can try all of the modules right there in VCV Rack and play with them, and they're basically the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Not to mention all the other great stuff. Oh my God, there's so much good stuff in VCV. Some of it's not even in hardware form. You know what I mean? Some of my favorite modules in VCV aren't in hardware. And of course, like, I'm out of HP space, but you know, that's besides the point. You remember guitar? Yeah. All right, dude. Good. Yeah, between 70 and 100, that's the BPM. I usually go for, you know, anywhere between, you can even go down to 60 or even like 50 if you want. But just remember that when you start like dividing the tempo, 50 is 100 BPM. 70 is 140. You know what I'm saying? So like, you're just dividing ratios at that point, and it just matters if you're doing quarter notes, and so tempo is almost irrelevant, which I think is why Martin works completely off the grid sometimes, because it doesn't matter what tempo it is. The music is the music. You record at what you record at, and I know that 1 Arc Degree, who's on our label, they play at like 185, because half of 185 is what? 80 something? Whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you see what I mean? Like, it's all division. So, just so you know. Anyway, I'm gonna turn on a fan in here. It's getting pretty hot. It's another hot one in the Bay Area. Anyway, I'm gonna, any more questions before I bounce off to another dimension? That was fun. Good stream, you guys. Thank you for those who donated. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Oh, and by the way, check this out. Watch this. So I'm standing, right? I've been standing the whole time. Watch this. You see that? How cool is that? The lighting's actually better down here too, right? So now I'm sitting. I'm a sitting human. Gonna get away from the cat, yeah. He's bringing you guys in. My mother-in-law gave me this. She's Taiwanese. So the cat's bringing the community in. You see, bringing you in. He's also bringing in the money, but that's besides the point. Yeah. You guys can screenshot this if you want to. Signs of life with a cat. That should have been the thumbnail. I've also got my Shawwell Award here. Shawwell Ambient Award. For all the haters out there who say I never finish anything. I got this really negative comment. The guy said, you never finish anything. You can't make music at all. I'm like, I've got results. Like, I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have results. As my friend used to say, they can never take away my titles. Ever. I'm sorry. You can't take away my titles. So, keep that right there on the desk. Thank you, Sandy Star Song. I appreciate you. I'm glad you're in my community. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, Plateau 2 is now available as a download. I have it right here. It's a kick-ass reverb. This started in VCV. Yeah, look. This is Plateau 2. Now with 2 reverb tanks. Oh, sorry, you're not looking. This could get crazy. Alright, we gotta cut that off. Yeah, I love Plateau 2. Oh, that's good. That's good to know. That's good to know. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, I have like a white cat hangs around here in the neighborhood. But the sitting is cool, right? The sitting and the standing, like I stand, I'd say 90% of the day I stand. And then now I have the power to just push a button and sit. It's good. I'm actually getting older, so it helps. I kind of feel like playing lead over this track. Let's do like a lead to kind of take it home. You know what I'm saying? I know I haven't done a performance series in a while. I apologize. I've been really kind of wrapped up in modular, but maybe I'll do a modular based performance. That'd be cool, huh? Yeah. I'm sorry also you guys can't see my fingers while I do this. Well, I could. You know what I could do? Let's cut the modular part of it. There we go. Is that moving? I felt like I was moving. Let's get this going. Love it. This is Buzzsaw from Ancient Technology 3. Let's try out Echo Chamber. Oh yeah. That's gorgeous. That's gorgeous. Yeah. Anyway, all right. We made it happen, man. We made it happen. We made it happen. We made it happen. Okay. All right, cool. Well, it's Friday, and I appreciate you guys very much. Thank you for being part of this Signs of Life community. Thank you for being a positive part of my life. I appreciate that. I'll never, I don't forget these things. You know what I mean? Like, I'm up here doing my thing every day. So for you guys just to make my day a little brighter means a lot to me. And yeah, go out there and kick ass. Remember what I said. You got 48 hours. Think about what you want to accomplish. Think about some major goals that you have, whether it's starting a new project, starting a new album, starting a new group, starting a new whatever, starting a new discipline. Maybe you want to learn modular synthesis. Maybe you want to learn how to do the stuff that I do. Whatever it is, figure out what that goal is and then focus on it. And you don't have to make big steps now. Mercury's about to go retrograde, so just like chill out and make small calculated steps towards your goals, because this is a long process. Try to run the short race and, you know, try to run the long race and not the short one, if you know what I'm saying. So, yeah, that's my best advice to you is use the times we have available and use the tools that you have now. Remember, no more upgrades. Use what you got, and then you'll come to see in 2026, you'll be ready for the changes that are coming ahead. So anyway, thank you guys for being here. Truly appreciate it. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you guys again real soon. All right? All right. Take good care, and as always, keep your heads in the clouds and your feet planted firmly on the ground. I'm Chris from Signs of Life. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.